What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video on ACT Math from the Scalar Learning channel. Today we are looking at Achievable, and they have practice tests up here. We're going to do a full math exam, 60 minutes, 60 questions, and I'm going to walk you through every question in real time for the first time. So without further ado, let's do it. All right, here we go. We're on the start page, and we're going to go for it. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's zoom in here. Okay, let's check it out. Valentine is watching weather to plan their week. The forecast says that Monday has 95% chance, Tuesday 40% chance of rain, Wednesday 55%, Thursday blah blah blah. To paint their house and wants to avoid rain for all. What is the probability as a percentage around to the nearest 100 that it will not rain on any of the 4 days? Okay, interesting. So this is a joint probability problem, right? So if we have let me go to the calculator. So we've got joint probability, so it's 95% chance of rain, so that's a 5% chance that it won't rain. So we got 0.05 times, and then we've got 40%, so 0.6% chance that it won't rain on Tuesday, 0.55% chance of rain on Wednesday, so the complement of that is 0.45 or 45%, and then Thursday, 30%, so the complement of that is 70%. So the joint probability is all of those probabilities that it won't rain multiplied against each other, okay? So this is the probability, but then as a percentage, it would be 0.945%, which is approximately 0.95%, which is this option, and done. Moving on. That was pretty tough. Okay, find the mode. The mode is the number that we see the most of. So I got 1, 2, 3 negative 17s, 155, 2 negative 52s, a negative 16, 62. Yeah, it's got to be negative 17. Negative 17 is the one that we see the most of. That is mode, right? That's what I was asking, right? Okay, boom, done. Let's go. A shape below is a square with a straight line drawn through it. The measure of angle B is 75 degrees. What is the measure of angle A? Okay, here, let's pop this over here, and we're going to draw this out a little bit. All right, so check this out. The square is the angle of measure B is 75 degrees, so this is 75 up here. And what is the measure of angle A in degrees? So let's see, it's not a parallel line, so if that's 75, oh, sorry, B is not that, obviously, right? B is down here, 75. This is 90 then, because it's a square. And this is 90. Is angle A? Okay, so I'm assuming angle A is this angle here. Okay, so angle A is this one, and which is vertical with this one. Okay, so this is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral, all the angles add up to 360, which means that's 90, 90, that's 180, and that's 75. So 180 plus 75 is 255. So the difference of that will give us this angle A in here, which is vertical with this, which means it's the same. 360 minus 255 is 45 plus 60 is 105. So 105 is the winning answer. Boom, done. All right, next, solve for x in the figure. Okay, let's get this up here as well so we can annotate a little bit. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So we got angle A is 114. Whoops, 114. Side length Y is 23. And B is also 114. Okay, hold on. Solve for x. Y is 23. Wait, what? Hold on. Solve for x in the figure. If angle A is 114, side length Y is 23. Angle B is 114. What? This doesn't make sense. Oh, it cannot be determined. Okay, that's the answer. Yeah, because we don't have any information if the triangles are similar, proportionate, congruent, so cannot be determined. Okay, boom, done. Given f of x is this, what's f in negative 2? Plug and chug. So negative 2 goes in for x. 7 times negative 2 is negative 14, plus 2 is negative 12. Squared is 144. Boom, done. Okay, I think I'm not doing great on time, so we're trying to hustle here. Evaluate the following expression. So we got 11 minus 6 is 5. 5 cubed is 125. 2 plus 125 is 127. On top, divided by 10 minus 6, which is 4. 127 divided by 4 is 31.75. Boom, done. Okay, next. 42 is what percent of 360? I like to write this out as follows. 42 is what percent of 300, right? Multiplied. So now we just multiply. We'll simplify that. Those cancel out. 300 and 100 cancel out to 3. So we got 3x equals 42 divided by 3, x equals 14. So it's 14% of 300. 14 is the winner. Boom, done. Next, an event planner routinely orders ice sculptures for corporate events. They plan. For an executive dinner in Summerfield, they ordered 3 small, 4 large, and which costs 780. Oh, this is going to be a system of equations. 3 small, 4 large. And for Elise Friday, she ordered 5 small and 1 large, would cost $569. Okay. What is the price difference in dollars between large and small? Okay. We can do this in the calculator, or we can do the, let's see. Let's just solve. Okay. So I don't even need to remember what small and large is. Large is that. But we're going to use elimination. So I'm going to multiply by -4, and then we get -20x minus 4y equals negative. Let's see, what is that here? Let me do 4 times 569 just to be safe. 4 times 569, which is 2276. 2276. And then I'm going to add it to the 3x plus 4y equals 780. 3x plus 4y equals 780. So we obviously lined up the y, so they cancel out. -20 plus 3 is -17x. -2276 plus 70, or basically it's like -780. Was it right? -780. Yep. And then that's going to be what it's going to be. -1496 equals -1496 divided by -17. It's going to be positive. Hold on. 1496 divided by 17 is 88. So that's y, right? Or no, that's x. So the small is, what do we say? 88. So the small is 88. Didn't write root. Okay, so small is 88. So then large, which is y, is, where's our work here? Okay, right here. So small is 88. So 3 times 88 is 240 plus 24 is 304. So 780 minus 304 is, what is that? 476. 476 divided by 4. 476 divided by, it's a long problem, 119. So the price difference, oh my gosh, it's taking so long. 119 minus 88. I'll probably do this in my head, but it's all right. 31. Woo! And it's not there. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, wait. 4. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't make any mistakes here. We had 5 small and 1 large, 569. 3 small and 4 large, which is 780, right? And then 4, -20, -4, for 2,242. That's right. 276. Those cancel out. And then we have -20. Hold on. -20, 780 is 14. Hold on. What is the price difference between large and small ice sculptures? I know I calculated that right? 88 to 119. That's 12 plus 19. It should be 31. They got 41, which is pretty darn close. Let me make sure I didn't make a mistake here. 119, 88. Hold on. How did I get 119 again? 476 divided by 4. Let me just double check it and make a mistake. Divided by 4 is 119. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can track my mistake. Actually, wait. Let's just plug it into Desmos. 3x plus 4y equals 780. Plus 4y equals 780. And then the other equation is 5x plus y equals 569. 5x plus y equals 569. And then we've got this. 87. Wait, what's the intersection point? 88 and 129. Okay, I must have made a mistake. It is 129. So I must have made a mistake somewhere. I don't know with my calculation. But anyway, so 41 is the winner. Oh boy, burned a lot of time there. Must have made a mental mistake somewhere, but we caught it. Okay, two-sided roll. What's the probability there's supposed to be a 3 and a 3? So it's joint probability. So the first one is 1/6. The second one is 1/6. And we got the joint probability, so we multiply them. It's 1/36. Boom, done. We're going to move along quickly. Amari goes for a bike ride through the town. They start out heading 10 miles. Okay, let me draw this out. So we go 10 miles west. Then we go a sharp turn north and continue 29 north. Okay. And then after taking a rest, there's a head home in a perfectly straight line. How many miles shorter was there? Okay, so that's a hypotenuse, right? And we're doing Pythagorean theorem. 10 squared plus 29 squared equals c squared. So 10 squared plus 29 squared is 941. And then the square root of 941, that's the return route, which is 30.67. So 30.67 versus 39. So it's about 8.33 or 8.32 longer. And that's the difference. Boom, done. Okay, Pythagorean theorem. Here we go. Murphy is building a fence for their backyard. The longer sides of the yard. Okay, hold on. Do boop 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 do. The longer sides of the yard are the same length as the back of the house. Hold on. Oh, so the back. So it sounds like this side is the back of the house. Okay. One of these longer sides shares the side with the house and therefore requires no fencing. So this side is non-existent. And then the vet tells Murphy that their dog, who lives in the backyard, needs 513 square feet to run around and be healthy. Given that Murphy's house is 64 feet long, so this is 64. How much fencing in whole will they need? So we need at least that much, and this is the unknown. So we need 64x has to be greater than or equal to 513, right? So 513 divided by 64 is 8.015, or like say 8.015 approximately. So if they need this amount, so that's 8.015 plus 8.015, which is 16.03 plus 64, which is about 80.03. So it's about 80. Oh, they said how much fencing in whole feet do they need? So I would say 80. However, that's a little, it's technically, it said needs 513 to be healthy. So I guess it's approximate. So we can say approximate because I would kind of round up normally, but that's got to be the closest answer. So anyways, how much fencing and whole do they need? 80. Boom, done. Okay. Remington's looking to rent a car. Here we go. They find one company that charges 71 flat fee and also 84 cents per mile. So that's per mile. That's my X. The company decides to give them a deal with 110 free miles. Okay. Which of the following expressions correctly models? Okay. 71 flat fee plus 84 cents per mile. But they get 110 free. So it's kind of like X minus 110. Which of the following correctly models A, the amount in dollars that Remington will have to pay, so this is all equal to A, if they travel N miles, assuming that they travel over 110. So this is pretty much my setup, right? Because for the first 110, like if I drive 111 miles, I'm only paying for 1 mile. So this would be the equation, and let's see, 71 plus, it's this one, time 0.84 times M minus 110. It's literally, wait, let me just make sure. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, next. Simplify. All right, this is pretty straightforward. 9 minus 6 is 3. 7 minus 7 is 0. It's undefined. Boom, done. Can't divide by 0. Or you can, but it's undefined. Next, convert the following expressions into a radical. So we want radical format. So the bottom number is the root. The top number is the exponent. Or I could write it like this, x squared and the fifth root. These are both the same. So let's see if we see it. Fifth root x squared, I see it right here. That's the winner, boom, done. Okay, next, simplify the following expression. Here we go. 1 second. We got 5 times x to the fifth y. So let's simplify a little bit. So with this, we multiply those exponents. So it becomes x to the 5y. That's what I would say with a floating exponent. And then times 5. 5x to the 5y. There's the winner, boom, done. Okay. Parker is a starting magician. They are practicing a card trick on their friend, but they forget how to do it in the trick. They ask their friend to pick one card out of the deck, memorize it, and put it back. If Parker pulls out a random card from the deck, what is the probability they will get it right if the deck has 50 cards? Hold on. Do the trick. They ask their friend to pick one card, memorize it, and put it back. Parker pulls a random card. It's 1 out of 52. I'm so confused. Like, I think it's just that. But they want it as a percentage. So 1 out of 52 is 0.019, which is 1.9%. And that's the answer. Boom, done. Okay. Which of the following expression has a fraction with no negative exponents? Which of the following expressions as expression as a fraction with no negative exponents? Oh, write the following. Now I understand. Okay. So x cubed over x to the fourth, that's division. We subtract the exponent, so it's x to the negative 1. But to write that without negative exponents, it's 1 over x, which means this is the winner. Boom, done. Okay. Simplify the following radical. Well, what we're doing when we're simplifying a radical, it's a square root, so we're looking for perfect squares. So as such, I'm going to say, well, anything with an even exponent is a perfect square. So that's x to the 12 times x. So the square root of x to the 12th is actually x to the 6th, right? Because x to the 6 times x to the 6 is x to the 12th. So we're left with x to the 6th square root of x. That's the most I can simplify, which is this one. Boom, done. All right, next. Okay, hold on. The greatest common factor for a pair of numbers is 2. That's GCF, it said. The first number is 4, which is fine. Could not be the second number. Okay. It could be 6. It could be 10. It could be 14. It cannot be 16. For 16, the GCF would be 4, and it could be 18. Yeah, because 16 and 4, they have common factors of 2 as well as 4. So the greatest common factor would be 4. Okay, done. Next. Evaluate the following. Log 3 of 6. What? Is this just basically calculator problem? Okay. So I'm going to, just to save time, I'm going to use the change of base formula. You don't have to do this, which is log of the big number divided by log of the base. And it's 1.63. But you can also, in Desmos or on your calculator, type in log base 3. So either way, boom, done. Okay, next. If the width of a rectangle, hold on. If the width of a rectangle is 4 inches, if the width is 4 inches, and the length is 4 times the width, which is 16, what's the difference between the area and the perimeter? So for the perimeter, it'd be 16, 16, 32 plus 8 is 40. And then the area is 4 times 16, which is 64. The difference of these two would be 24. Boom, done. That's it. Okay, next. Tobin plants a tree that is 1.62 feet tall. After 15 years, the tree is now, okay, so we could say 0 years. It's 1.62. At 15 years, it is 18.57 feet tall. What is the percentage change in the height of the tree? Got it. So, oh, they don't even care about the time. So the time is a red herring. So if we're doing percentage change, okay, we say, all right, well, how much has it gone up by? It's gone up by 16.95, right? And, or sorry, 9.5. And as a percentage of the original, it's this divided by the original. It's got to be this. This is the only viable answer, but we'll double check. So 16.95 divided by 1.62, and it's 10.46, but as a percentage moved over twice, that's 1,046%. Boom, done. All right, next. An angle, if angle A in the figure, not to scale, is 50 degrees. Hold on, let me do this here. 1 second. Boom, we're going to pop this over here. And if, oops, hold on, if angle A is 50 and angle B is 103, what is the measure of angle C? Okay, so we can use the exterior angle theorem for a triangle, which equals to the sum of the remote interior, which means A plus C equals B. So that C has to be 53 degrees. 53 is the winner. Boom, done. All right, next. Find the arc length of a part of a circle. Hold on, let's draw a quick circle with a given central angle of 71 degrees and a radius of 8. So the formula for arc length is central angle divided by 360 times, what is it, arc length? 2 pi r. You might recognize that from circumference. And, of course, radius is 8. So 16 pi times 71 over 360. Pi times 71 over 360, which is 9. Oh, they did in terms of pi, so hold on. Let's get rid of this. And it's 3.1516 pi right here. That's the winner. Boom, done. Okay, next. What is 4% of 500? I can do this mentally. It is 2020. But if you want to do it in the calculator, it's 4% is 0.04 times 500, and it's 20. Okay, moving on. Elliot wants to build a circular corral to hold their cows. So we'll just put in a circle. Ba-doop-ba-doop. And they can build fencing. They can buy curved fencing at $5.48 per 7 feet. How much will the fencing cost? And the corral must have an area of 2511. So we need an area, and the radius is the unknown. So we need an area of pi r squared equals 2511. And we can solve for r by dividing by pi and taking the square root, right? Divide by pi and then take the square root. So 2511 divided by pi. And then we're going to do the square root of this answer. Hold on. Boom, boom. And we get 28.27. So the radius is 28.27. And now we need to know the amount of feet, and that's the circumference. So 2 times 28.27 times pi. 2 times, hold on 1 second, 2 times 28.27 times pi. And then that's the amount of feet, and then we have to take this, and we have to divide it by 7, right? And that's the amount of like whole, chunks that we have to buy, and then this amount we have to multiply it by 548. 548. We should say 26, really. Round up to 26 because it says whole feet. So 26 times 548. And we should get 142.48. Woo! There we go. A lot of calculations. All right. Given angle A has the same measure of angle B. Hold on. Let's take a screenshot. Given that A is the same as B, side angle side, side angle side, what is Y? Well, Y is equal to X. Wait, what? Do we not know? Oh, it does say X is 12. Sorry. X is 12, so Y is 12. They're equal. Side angle side, sides are, the triangles are congruent, which means all the corresponding sides are congruent. If A and B are equal, the opposite sides are equal. So 12 is the winner. Boom, done. All right, next, what is the solution to the two linear equations? Okay, let's draw this out. Here we go. Okay, 1 second. Boom, boom. Okay, so we got B is 0, 10. We know that A, oh no, we don't know A. We know D is negative 13, 0. We know C is, wait, it's C. C is the solution. We don't have to do anything. That's the intersection point, so it's negative 5, 13, right? That's it. Okay, cool. Next, identify the parent function that fits the following graph. Well, this looks like an exponential function, so it's this, y equals e to the x. Because e to the 0 is 1. All of these, if you plug in 0, you won't log of 0 is not even defined, and that's undefined as well. So there we go. Okay, next, in the given figure, a equals 4. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of this. A equals 4, B equals 13, and C equals 12. Given that these are similar triangles, what is the value of D? So assuming the problem, okay, so here's the actual situation. Like, I know that A is probably corresponding to C. It doesn't give a similarity statement, but I'm assuming that this is similar to this and this is similar to this. We have to make that assumption. So we can make a proportion. 4 over 12, this triangle over that triangle is equal to this triangle, 13 over x. And then we can cross multiply and solve. I can simplify this first. That's 1/3, boom, boom. X equals 39. 39 is the winner, boom, done. Okay, next. Okay, give me 1 sec. I gotta let my dog out super quick. He's standing by the door. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Okay. Sorry. It's gonna take 2 seconds. No worries. I think we should still be good. In the figure, if point A is at 5, 10, and B is at 11, 14, what is the midpoint of the segment? I'm going to do this mentally. Midpoint, you add the x values and divide by 2. Add the y values, divide by 2. So 5 plus 11 is 16. Divided by 2 is 8. We have 10 plus 14 is 24. Divided by 2 is 12. Boom, done. Okay. Prime factorization of 79. The prime factorization of 79. 420. What? Oh, 79,420. What is the prime factorization of this? Well, this is basically double this, it looks like. If I'm crazy. Yeah, it's double that. So it's literally you throw in one more 2. So it's 2, it should be 3 2s. So 3 2s and then 5, 11, 19, 19. Okay. Which of the following points does this line pass through? Okay, let's test. So negative 15. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it's obvious because it's in point slope. Maybe it's just 8 comma negative 18. Because that's what point slope tells us, that that's a point. Yes, 8, negative 18, right here. Okay, next, hold on. Let me just get my dog. He's waiting at the door. All right, come on in. Come on in. Good boy, good boy. All right, sorry. Okay. Boop-a-doo. Taylor has 13 bottles of dish soap. In the restaurant, they use 3 per day. Taylor has 13 bottles in the restaurant, use 3 per day. Which expression shows how many bottles of dish soap B did Taylor? Okay. So 13 bottles, they use 3 per day. It's this. This is an equation, of course, with an equal sign, but it's the same idea. And then 13 minus 3D is what's going to give you, right? 1 day you're going to have 10, 2 days you're going to have 7, etc., etc. Okay. Next, Seneca ate 1 for the birthday cake before sharing it with 5 other family members. What fraction of the cake did each member of the family get if they all shared it equally? Seneca ate 1 for the birthday cake before sharing it. Okay, so then there's 3/4 left. And then dividing it by 5 is by 1/5. So it's 3 out of 20. Fractions of fractions. Here we go, 36. Least common multiple for 2 numbers is 642. First number is, oops, the first number is 214. Okay, so least common multiple is 642. So 3 times this is 642. 2 times this is 642. It could be this. It's not 1, because then it'd be 214. It's not 107, it'd be 214. It's not 428, because it'd be 428. It's not this, because then it would be bigger than this, so it's got to be 321. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, vector created by adding two vectors together is described by this. If one of the vectors is this, okay, so it's basically 10i minus 1j. So basically 10i plus what gives me 4i? Negative 6i. And then the other question is negative 1j plus what gives me negative 14? It's negative 13j. So negative 6i minus 13j, which is right here. Boom, done. Okay. Absolute value of this, which of the following equations is the same answer as, okay. So what are the solutions here? Let's solve this absolute value equation. Subtract by 5 first and isolate the absolute value. So 3x minus 14, absolute value equals 20. Split it into two equations, 20 and negative 20. 3x minus 14 equals negative 20. 3x minus 14 equals 20. Add 14, that's negative 6 divided by 3, x equals negative 2. Add 14, that's 34. What? Wait, 34 divided by 3. Oh, this looks so bad. Hold on, it's supposed to be negative 2. Hold on. 20, 34. Yeah, it must be a weird number. I guess it is what it is. So 34 thirds. Hold on. So the two answers would be 34 thirds. Okay. Oh, I get what they did. It's this. It's the top one. 3x minus 14, because that gives me the 34 thirds. And then this gives me the negative 20. This gives me the negative 2, negative 6. Yeah, it's this one. Because basically what they're trying to test here is like, how do you solve an absolute value problem? It's you split it into two equations. One, you keep it the same. The other one, you negate it, right? Here I negated the 20. They negated the left side, but it's the same principle. Okay. A poet buys, hold on, a new pygmy coat. The tie on the pygmy is 20-foot rope, 21-foot rope. Okay. Assuming that the pasture is much larger. Hold on. Using 21. Assuming that the pasture is much larger than the area the goat has to graze in. How many total square feet does a pygmy mean? Yeah, it's a radius. So what they're saying is it's a radius of 21. So the area to graze would be pi times 21, pi r squared, or pi times 21 squared. So pi times 21 squared, which is this. Okay, select the following. Select all solutions of the following equation. So it's 5 and negative 5. Wait, select all that apply. We select multiple answers. Okay. 5 and negative 5, yeah. Because 5 squared is 25, so it's negative 5. Select all the solutions. That's weird. All right, so anyways, this one, we're going to say x squared plus x minus 72 equals 0. We're going to factor that. What two numbers multiply to negative 72 add to positive 1? That's positive 9 and negative 8. So my solutions are 8 and negative 9, right? What zeros that out and what zeros that out? So 8 and negative 9. So not exactly ACT problems, right? You can't select multiple on the ACT, but I think this is more testing concepts at this point. So we got f of x, g of x. What is f5 minus g of 5? So function notation. So f of 5, plug in 5 for f. 9 times 5 is 45 plus 1 is 46. G of 5, plug in 5 for x. 35 minus 7 is 28. And we're minusing the 2. 46 minus 28 is, what is that, 18, right? So 18, oh, yeah, 18 is the winner. Make sure I didn't make a mistake. Yep. Okay, next. Find the vertical asymptotes. That's simply where the denominator goes to 0. And so we're just going to literally set 6x minus 8 equals 0. I'm assuming that it doesn't cancel out. Okay, so I'm not even going to mess with the top part trying to cancel anything out. So we're going to divide by 2. 3x minus 4 equals 0. X equals, add 4, divide by 3. So the asymptote is 4 thirds, which is, oh, the same thing as 8, 6. Okay. Next, if the angle theta in the figure is 58 degrees, hold on, let me move this over. I like to draw it in here. The angle theta is 58. A is 7. How long is side B? Okay, we can use a little trig, and I'm going to use tangent because we have opposite and adjacent. So tangent of 58 equals x over 7 multiplied by 7. So 7 times tangent of 58. And we're going to make sure we're in degrees mode, which we are not. And we get 11.2. You got to make sure you're in degrees mode. Look, the answer for radians, I think, was here. Look at this. You see, 58.3. Oh, it's close. It's not exactly. All right. Which of the following is the same as I to the 13th? So what are they testing here? So basically, it's like you have this pattern I squared is -1, I cubed is -I to the 4th is 1. So to figure out that pattern, I take 13 and I divide it by 4 because it goes in 4s. That goes in 3 times with a remainder of 1. So if it's a remainder of 1, it's the same as I to the 1, which is just I, which is square root of -1. Okay, next. The following set of equations has how many solutions? Well, that's the question. All right, so if I divide the bottom one by 4, I get 8x plus 7y equals 14. So they're the same equation, which means it has infinite solutions. What is the amplitude? It's 3. It's the number in front of the cosine function. So amplitude is 3. That's it. Simple. Boom, done. Simplify the following expression. So we got 96. Is that it? 96 over 18x minus 89. Well, 89 is prime. What? Hold on a second. What the heck did they do? You can't really simplify it. This is not, I mean, these answers are so weird. I wouldn't call any of this simplification. I mean, you could say, I don't even know. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to say none possible because you can't divide by anything and 89 is prime, but I'm just a little thrown off by these other ones, but I'm just going to plow forward. Okay, simplify. So we're going to combine like terms. So 28 and 41, that is 69x. 73 and negative 73 cancel out. And then we have negative 79x squared at the front. So there we go. Negative 79x squared plus 69x plus 0. But we don't need the 0, of course. Hold on. Let's make sure. Negative 79x squared. Yep, that's wrong. It's got to be that. Okay, what is the y-intercept of the given line? So if you simplify, the 0y is gone. So it's negative 50 x equals -2 divided by -50, x equals -2 over -50 or 1 over 25. So that's just like a line right here going straight up and down. So there is no y-intercept. So what? What's happening? What? This doesn't make any sense. I guess it's this, but that's not a real thing. What? I guess it's that. It doesn't have a y-intercept, right? This is very bizarre, but I guess we're gonna answer that. Okay, simplify the following expression. You add the exponent, so it's x to the 10th. And convert 1,300 kilometers to feet given that. Okay, so we got 1,300 kilometers, and we're trying to convert it to feet. So first, let's do to meters. So we know that 1 kilometer, I do kilometers on the bottom because I have it on the top, is 1,000 meters. And then I do, now I'm going to flip meters. 1 meter to feet is 3.28 feet. So now these will cancel, these will cancel. So basically, we've got 1,300 times 1,000 times 3.28. And we get 4,264. This one's pretty big. And that makes sense. All right, Charleston's forecasting rain next week. They predict that 13% chance of rain on Monday. If it doesn't rain Monday, it will rain 2.9. If it does rain Monday, it will rain this. They make similar calculations for each day. Okay. I can already tell this is an expected value problem. So what we're doing is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, so expected value. So it's the percent that it will rain times the amount it should rain if it rains. So it's 0.13. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go straight into Desmos. It's 0.13 times 2.99 plus 0.23 times 2.37 plus 0.21, I'm on Wednesday now, times 0.64 plus 0.18 times 2.15 plus 0.25 times 3.62. Okay. And there we go. We get 2.36, which is right here. Boom, done. That's expected value. All right. The 10th term in a geometric sequence is this. The multiplying ratio of the geometric sequence is -4. Okay, r equals -4. What is the first term? So we can, the formula for the nth term of geometric sequence is an equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. So we know that the 10th term is -1310720 equals a sub 1, which is unknown, times our r, which is -4, and then n is the 10th term, so n minus 1 is 9. Now we just plug and chug. So -4 to the 9th power. -4 to the 9th power is that, and basically then we'd had to divide -1310720 divided by this, and we get 5. So the first term is 5. That's how we do it. Boom. Next, what is the period? So normally the period is 2 pi, but since that b term is 3, we divide 2 pi by 3, so it's 2 pi thirds, which is this one. Boom, done. What is the y-intercept of the line given by the following equation? So the y-intercept is this value out here, which is -5, or 0, -5. There you go. The area of a square of 64 was the length of one side. Square root of 64, which is 8. Boom, done. Subtract the bottom vector from the top vector. Okay, so what we're doing then is just straight up, just like, two variable expressions. That's really all it is. You don't even have to think about it as a vector if you don't want to. So it's just one expression minus the other. Distribute the negative. 14 minus 6 is 8i. 8j minus -14j, which is plus 14j, is 22j. 8i plus 22j is this one. Boom, done. Okay. A circle is drawn here. A and B lie on the circle. And when they are connected, they form a oh, never mind. It says they form a diameter. Hold on. So that means it's got to go through the center. Okay, hold on. So here's A and B then. And if A is 5, 6, and B is -5, -6, what are the coordinates of the center of the circle? Oh, it's just the midpoint. It's 0, 0. And the reason why is because either end of the diameter, right? The midpoint of that diameter is going to be the center of the circle. Midpoint you get by adding the x values and dividing by 2, but that's 0 divided by 2 and 0 divided by 2. So it's 0, 0, which is the origin. Boom, done. Simplify the following expression. So -4 and 4 are going to add together for those x's because it's the same base. -4 plus 4 is 0. X to the 0th is 1. So we end up with just y cubed. Boom, done. Okay. I think we got it. Let's score the exam and let's see what we got if I made any mistakes. So I got 35 to 36. I think I got one wrong here. Hold on. Did I get something wrong? Yeah, I got this one wrong. Let's check it out. Oh, I got 2 wrong. 58 out of 60. Let's see. Oh, I missed 2 of those. What the heck? Okay. So let's find the ones I got wrong here. Maybe I made a silly mistake. I'm surprised. I really thought I got everything right. Let's see. Doesn't tell me. Those are all right. All right. All right. Let's see. Still don't see it. 54 must be the later ones. That one was right. Hold on a second. Which one? Where did I get a mistake? Don't see it. Maybe there were 2 answers I was supposed to choose and I didn't? Hold on. Or maybe there was more than 2 answers that I missed? Hold on. How do I see what I got wrong? Negative 9 and 8. Hold on, no. This is strange. Okay, I'm trying to look to see if there's a place where it said multiple answers. And then, oh, wait, was it this one? No. 1 over x, 15, undefined. Okay. I think I chose that, right? Yes. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know how to look at, let me see this. 41 and 4. Oh, these ones. 40. It said I got it right, though. I'm so confused. 40. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it says it's marked correctly. 64 plus 8, and then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it might be a glitch here because I think both my answers were correct, so I'm not sure why it marked those wrong. But anyways, there we go. That is me taking this little math assessment. I think it was pretty interesting in terms of the skills that were tested and whatnot. So definitely check it out. If you do want to check out this product and get a nice discount, you can check out the link in the description below for this Achievable product if you want to sign up and check it out. And that's it. Just taking one of the tests and seeing how it goes. So always curious to look at resources and see what can help you guys prepare best for these tests. So if you did like this video, make sure to click that like button. And if you want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.